DC2 progress confirmed. Genuine DC2 progress there, so I don't know what you're whinging for.
Now then, big lad. What you doing on my rims? You can't be living theirs, mate. These are racing wheels, and you've got too many legs. I'm a big farm spider, and I'm gonna take these wheels. These wheels are mine now. Now then, arachnids.
I have to burn these now. If you've been following my MR2 journey for a while, which, yeah, some of you have been, you'll know that I've had no end of trouble with the original MR2 wheels. Yeah, you'll know that, eh? I've done not even a year's racing yet. I've done quite a few events, and you know, I drive the car quite hard, but not really much harder than what I have done with my other cars on track days and stuff. And I've just been eating wheels. I've broken 4 wheels, 3 rears and 1 front wheel I've broken, and I'm now on, this is my 4th set of wheels for this car. It's not good. Now, a few of you have asked me in the past why you don't just get some aftermarket wheels. It is in the regulations, I am allowed to run aftermarket wheels, but they have to be the same size and offset as the MR2 ones. And a lot of people don't know this, but the MR2 wheels are staggered. Even the pre-facelift ones, like what I've got, these 15s, they're different sizes front and rear. So on the front we've got a 6-inch wide rim, ET45, 15-inch rim obviously, and on the rear we've got another 15-inch rim, but it's 6.5-inch wide. Just that extra ½ an inch makes all the difference at the rear. So I am allowed to run aftermarkets if I can find that exact spec. And I've got in touch with some companies, and first of all, the cost is out of this world. These are usually about, you know, between 50 and 100 pounds for a set, so it's not a lot of money. For a aftermarket set, it's a lot more. I don't want to go into the specifics of the companies that I've spoken to or anything like that, but it's a lot more to start with. And then not a lot of people can do 6-inch wide rims for some reason, custom, not a 15x6. That's been a bit of a problem. The rear's 6.5-inch, that's been more manageable, but yeah, I've not been able to find, you know, cheap, good quality, let's say, replacements. And these are an OEM wheel, let's not forget, so you'd hope the quality would be half decent, but yeah, I seem to be chewing through them. But we've got another set anyway, and in this video, or by the end of this video, I'm hopefully going to have a nice new set to race on. I've ordered some new tyres as well today, because it looks like the next event at Silverstone might be wet. And you know, I've been on the same tyres all season so far, because we've had dry events all the way through, and the tyres have been pretty good. But we've got some new rims from Mr. J-Spec himself, the MR2 breaker in Scotland. I asked him, please find me your best rims and send me them. Obviously, being an MR2 breaker, he's going to have loads of them, isn't there? And these are what he sent me. So I've been in the shop today, because you may have noticed, but my wheels always look horrible, and I don't like that as much as anyone else. I don't like nasty wheels. But the trade spray, look at that, it had just the colour that I wanted. Silver wheels, yeah. I walked in the shop and we were looking at all the different colours, and then Mr. Nice London saw this, staring back at us. Silver wheels, hey. Yeah, that's what I want. I want silver wheels. So we've got a few tinnies. We should get a few tinnies, Ed, seeing as how it's Friday. We could get some. We should have a beer fridge up here. Just to put a few tinnies on a Friday. Yeah, I've had a day off work today. I've got some scotchy pads, which are a bit knackered, but don't worry about it. And then I've got some sandpapers and stuff. But before we paint them, chaps, I want to see how true they are. I want to see if they're buckled or anything like that. So I'm sure they're not, because, you know, this is Mr. J-Spec man's best wheels, right? But let's have a look at some of the problems. You can see I've set up a bit of a testing area here. Let's have a look at some of the problems that I've had with these wheels. Now, I've kept 3 of the broken. I've thrown 1 of them away. This is the most recent one. This happened at the last event. You see any problems with that? Let me know if you see any problems with that. I'll give you a minute. Did actually complete the race on this. As you can probably imagine, it felt interesting through the steering wheel. Slightly less than ideal.
Speaking of which, some of you will remember what happened at Donington earlier this year, where 4 of my 5 spokes on this rim cracked. So yeah, that's not going to be too true, is it? So that one's proper fucked. And this one, this was the original one that I broke. I don't know why I kept it exactly, but this one. Now visually, you can't even see it, can you? Compared to this one, which is definitely broke. But there is, can you just see on this bottom edge, there is a little bit of a buckle. Now I thought what might be interesting, rather than just have a video of me painting some wheels, is if we set up a little workstation here and we'll compare just how fucked these wheels look at, say, 20 mile an hour, whatever tick over is in 4th gear. Might be about 25-30 mile an hour. So we'll use the tyre that's on it now as a control. These are the tyres that I raced on in the last race. These are thought to be good ones. Anyway, let's have a control. We'll put you on there, get a real nice view, and we'll see how knackered this wheel looks. So this is the wheel that was on the front left and got really bananaed at Snetterton. So this is the wheel which I broke first. This is the one that went at Alton Park. Let's see just how bent it looks without a tyre on. Obviously visually when we saw it just now, it doesn't look that bent compared to the other one. But how does it look when it's going at 25 miles per hour? And now for the one everyone really wants to see. I think we'll just do 1st gear for this one. Just let me know if it's just kind of stand here and let me know if it looks like it's gonna fucking kill someone. Stop. Stop. I didn't even put it in gear. I think it was stuck on the caliper. Pardon? It stopped. It stopped? Yeah, it hit the caliper or whatever. I think it'll just be, oh. Or you'll just fucking shear it as soon as you put force into it. Why did it stop? Is it in gear? No. What is happening? Ooh! Ooh! Did it hit the shot? It's on the coilover. Yeah. Oh well, that was a no-go. We won't be running that one then. I don't think this one's that good, yeah. Have you seen the flex in that? Yeah, it's funny, isn't it?
I'm going to test these ones now, doing the same. I'm sure they'll be fine. And then we'll paint the fuckers. Well, I'm happy with that. So, let's get them painted. Well, we're in primer, chaps. Maybe bought a few too many tins. I'm still on the first tin of primer and I've
I've done 2 coats now. I'll give them another one for the crack, use up that tin. But yeah, I've got 2 tins of paint which I'll not need, but you know, given the rate that I'm going through these wheels, probably not a bad idea to have some sparesies, eh? There's quite a lot going on in this can. Looks like 3 balls in it. Well, that's them all painted then, chaps. Just want to get some lacquer on them. Only used 1 tin again, so if you're going to paint your old MR2 wheels or some 15s, then I mean they're big tins, they're 500 millers, but yeah, definitely only need 1 tin between 4. 1 tin of primer, 1 tin of paint, and obviously the same for the lacquerings as well. But pretty chuffed with that. Far from perfect. You know, I could have probably spent a bit more time on the prep to flatten things out, but you know, they look a lot better than what they did for sure. You know, we're not after perfection. The wheel that bent at Alton, that was one that I painted before, and I did a track day shortly after painting them. Well, I say shortly after, it was like the next day, so yeah, they didn't really have much time to set, and then they looked clean-ish. They looked cleaner than, you know, not painting them, but they got really baked from they got baked from brake dust pretty quick. So yeah, hopefully with these having a week at least before they're potentially, I might not even use these next week. It depends if it rains. These are going to be the rain wheels. What a lovely little day it's been. Nice and chilled. Been doing some other bits, but I've not got everything I need to do my next video on the MR2 yet, which is about heat management, if that interests you. You see I've got some old heat wrap out there, and I'm just fabbing up a heat shield out of cardboard. And we're gonna transfer that onto alloy, but that'll be in a future video. But I'll just let that cool down for a bit and get them lacquered up, and then we're done. Well, all done then. What do you think to that? We can see the primer underneath. That's what got to me. I kept thinking, they still look a bit primery. They're definitely silver, but they still look a little bit. And then I see the primer, and I thought, hang on a minute, I'm sure I've got some silver or some white primer somewhere. And I had a look and I found it. Where is it? Here it is. High build etch primer silver, right? From fucking a long time ago I bought this. And it just so happens I had some wheels to refurb as well. I had some more that I should refurb. So I got on the Skyline wheels that I for the Integra, and that's with the silver primer. Looks kind of the same, but we'll see what the wheels look like at the end there. They might look a slightly different shade of silver, who knows, but yeah, well chuffed with that. Looks good, looks silver, looks way better than what it did before. So I'll just let them cool down for a couple of days and then get the new tyres mounted on when they arrive next week. Boy! But yeah, before we end, I'll show what they look like. We'll have a comparison. That was grey primer, that was silver primer. All done. So, do they look any different to you then, laddie? Not really, mate. These ones aren't lacquered, so yeah, I'm going to do that tomorrow. But just to give you an idea, that was with grey primer and this was with silver primer. Maybe they look a bit more silver. What do you think? Definitely look a lot better though, don't they? The R33s. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Good day all around. So that wraps us up for today then. We've got some new wheels for the MR2 yet again. The 4th set. May the 4th be with you. Had to go silver, right? I know I've got one of them which is black, and a lot of people like red and black, but it's got to be silver, innit? It's got to be silver. So yeah, they'll be getting some tyres mounted on next week, and we might see them at the next race event, which is at Silverstone in a week again. It's in 8 days, so got a bit of time there. Plenty of stuff still to do with the MR2, but the only video from it that I'm thinking of is to do with the temperatures, and it's all to do with intake air temperatures. There's a few things I'm going to try and do
to mitigate some of the numbers that I saw. Over 60 degrees I saw at Snetterton, which, yeah, not good. Your car starts doing all sorts of funky stuff there to try and mitigate the hot air, and we'll go into it in a future video, so I hope you're looking forward to that. Of course you are. I mean, not the most interesting video today, but we've got DC2 progress confirmed, genuine DC2 progress there, so I don't know what you're whinging for. That's all from today then. Thanks for Patreons, t-shirters. So this one's pre-production. I need to sort them out. I just don't have really much time to sort it all out, but I need to, yeah, time. And yeah, see you in the next video, chaps. Hope you enjoyed watching. Pretty tired. I don't know what's wrong with me. Maybe it's the fumes. Me getting tuned up on the paint fumes. Good crack. See you later.